Alright, so today we are going to talk about how to convert the different forms of decimals into fractions. So the first is the terminating decimal to a fraction. So terminating decimals, or decimals that end, should be put over the next largest place value starting with 1. Excuse my bad typing skills there. So an example would be 0.5. And that would be 5 over 10, or half. And you would also, and after putting it over the largest place value, starting with 1, then you would reduce it as much as possible, which would get you, in this case, to a half. And a repeating decimal to a fraction. If there's just one number, put it over 9 and reduce it as much as possible. Such as 0.6 repeating would be having 6 over 9, and then you can reduce that by 3, so it gets you to 2/3. And on repeating numbers with multiple numbers involved, subtract the last number from the first number and have that as the last number of the numerator. Then so what that means is, for example, with the 0.6 repeating, it would be 15 because 6 minus 1 is 5, and so that is going to be the last number. And if it was, for example, 2.234 repeating, then it would be 232 at the top, because 4 minus 2 is 2. And then for the denominator, it's 9, and then however many zeros are needed to get to the same number at the top and the bottom. So in this case, it would be 15 over 90, and divided by 15 gets you to 1/6. And finally, a decimal that is non-terminating and non-repeating to a fraction. So non-terminating and non-repeating decimals, such as pi, cannot become a fraction. So you just would, if you were needing to multiply, then you would just take it, usually it's to the 100th, sometimes even the 1000th. So with pi, it would be 3.14. And that's the different ways that you convert decimals to fractions.